Hello, it's time for some more Age of Empires 2! More Saracens, and still at a high elo, so probably more TC drops. I don't know how far I have to fall before I stop doing TC drops. Maybe 1200 flat? Especially against Mongols. Oh man. I just cannot not TC drop here. Let's bring two of these guys in there. This guy come around. Do that. I come around a little more. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep working. Everybody keep working. Alright, we're off to a start. Well, that's nice. We already know where one boar is. Good chance the Mongols will show up quickly with their scout. In fact, let's take this guy the in direction. Maybe send this guy out here. You still gotta find the other boar. Oh, accidentally clicked on a tray. That was a little bit unnecessary, the amount of damage I took there. There's all my sheepers. I'm missing a boar still. Probably here in this area, I'd imagine. Let's go ahead and make a house. We'll just put it randomly. Looks like my lumber camp's going to be there. Not really ready to send my low weak villager to the lumber camp. That'll be soon enough. Let's send a second villager there. I might be going a little bit too heavy on these guys, so how about after that you work on trees? And let's not get housed. Getting housed is like the worst thing that could happen. Aside from getting a villager lost to a boar. That was not the greatest. I guess let's just start working on this boar. I don't know. This villager's not working. Why not? It's really hard to sneak up on the Mongols. They're very likely to see me en route due to the extra vision range on their scout. He's pushing D though. Right now I know where that is. He'll be in feudal age not too much longer. So I gotta find where I'm dropping this TC. I gotta go. This guy's about time for him to go there. Let's see, where's the other one that was weak? This guy needs to go there. Time to go. Oh, he's already on gold? Yikes. Looks like I have to take his berries. Doesn't really do a lot for me, but he's already got a mining camp on that thing. And on top of that mining camp, he also Oh, looks like he's about to spot me too. Maybe I'll get past.
أمر صحيح. مستعدة. حسنا. حطابة. أمر.
Might have a little bit too much on wood right now.
نعم. حطابة. نعم. سأفعل.
I wish I could get on that, but yeah, getting back there is just not really doable. And hopefully he doesn't have a mill already. He might not have a mill on the...
حسنا. حطابة.
Yeah, I wish I had my scout here to know.
مستعدة. بناءة.
Alright, that's not too bad, not too bad.
نعم. بناءة. بناءة.
Also, he has no way to really get in there at this point. Alright.
مستعدة. أمر. نعم.
If I was quicker, I could have stopped that.
أمر. صحيح.
أهلا. ألو.
Alright, looks like he's not going to fight back.
مستعدة. بناءة.
Let's actually keep this guy right here.
نعم.
This guy right here.
حطاب. بناء. بناء. حطاب.
مستعدة. بناءة. بناءة. حطابة.
Oh, he's fighting back.
نعم.
Dang it.
صحيح. نعم. مرممة. نعم. سأفعل. حسنا. سأفعل. مرممة.
أمر.
حسنا.
مستعد.
نعم. صحيح. نعم. أمر. نعم. حطابة. نعم. أمر. مستعدة. بناءة. نعم.
Dang it, being housed.
نعم.
Unfortunate.
باحث عن الطعام.
أمر. صحيح.
Before it gets too many people out.
بناءة. باحثة.
Yeah, being on gold would have been a nice help.
أمر. حسنا. مزارعة. باحثة عن الطعام. مستعدة. حطابة. نعم.
أهلا.
باحثة عن الطعام.
مستعد. صحيح. نعم. أمر.
صحيح. سأفعل. بناءة. 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 مستعدة. نعم. سأفعل.
أهلا. بناء. نعم. بناء. نعم. أمر. أهلا. سأفعل. حسن. نعم. صحيح. مستحيل. نعم. سأفعل. بناء. بناء.
Need a house again.
بناء. مستعد. حسنا. نعم. سأفعل. صحيح. نعم. حسنا.
Losing that scout is pretty bad.
ألو.
أمر.
باحث عن الطعام. أمر. بناء. مستعد.
I'll get housed again.
بناء. بناء. ألو.
I can get 2 villager kills if I can get a way to actually attack there.
أمر. سأفعل. بناء.
Probably shouldn't try to put it there, but I'm going to do it anyways.
نعم. مستعدة. أمر.
Putting up a tower in this gold would make a lot of sense now that I have kind of some control over it. And he waits till almost done. Here we go.
أمر حسنا. نعم. بناء بناء. أهلا. بناء.
نعم. بناءة. أمر.
بناء.
مستعدة. باحثة عن الطعام.
نعم. بناء.
أمر. بناءة.
أمر مستعد. نعم. أهلا.
حسنا. نعم.
بناء.
مستعدة.
It's a big ball of archers.
أمر.
مستعد. أهلا. بناء. نعم.
سأفعل. مستعدة.
أمر.
صحيح. نعم. مزارعة. حطابة. سأفعل. نعم. نعم. حسنا. بناءة.
نعم. مزارع.
أمر.
سأفعل. مزارع. بناء. بناء.
مستعدة.
أمر. أهلا. مزارع.
نعم. صحيح. بناءة.
مستعد. أمر. نعم. سأفعل. بناء.
مستعدة. زارعة. نعم.
مستعد. نعم.
أمر. بناءة. بناءة.
Yeah, one skirmisher's not enough.
أهلا. ألو.
حسنا. نعم. مستعدة. بناءة. أمر. سأفعل. بناءة. بناءة. مستعدة. بناءة. أمر. نعم.
نعم.
صحيح.
أمر. سأفعل. مستعد. هجوم. الهجوم. القتال. الهجوم. هجوم. نعم. سأفعل.
نعم. بناءة.
Alright, things aren't too bad.
نعم. بناء. مستعد.
He hasn't done anything to me back here. I think you won't see this if I mess around here.
بناءة.
نعم.
أمر. نعم.
عامل منجم. ألو.
مستعدة.
صحيح.
The tower doesn't make any sense.
نعم. نعم.
أمر. بناء. حطاب. نعم.
عاملة منجم. عاملة منجم. مستعدة. أفعل. بناءة.
مستعد. حسنا. بناء. بناء. بناء.
نعم. صحيح. عاملة منجم. مستعدة. سأفعل.
أمر.
عاملة منجم.
Alright, we can go up to Castle H.
نعم. بناءة. حطابة.
He's not really doing a good job of attacking my home base here. I want to go maybe knights because I don't have a scout. Where do want to make my knights, though. I should have put my barracks in the back, or something in the back, but I didn't.
نعم.
We'll put it right here.
عاملة
Yeah, I need to make sure that I can actually see where he is. So knights, I think, is the play.
نعم.
I actually do need a blacksmith because got a pretty big ball archers.
مستعدة. نعم.
Dang it.
نعم.
بناء.
مستعدة.
نعم سأفعل. عامل من بناء.
مستعدة.
صحيح. عامل منجم.
أمر عاملة منجم. نعم.
Oh, we'll get a little bit of fletching. Cover a little bit more of this gold. That one night I'll wipe this whole...
مستعدة.
عامل منجم. سأفعل.
بنزرعة. حطابة.
نعم نعم.
سأفعل.
مستعد.
حطابة.
Wait, why are you not attacking? Hey, guy. Camels?
مرمم. ألو. بناء. نعم. مستعد.
Enough villagers. Listen, more villagers.
نعم.
أمر. أهلا. ألو. أمر.
حسنا. بناءة.
مستعد.
سأفعل. نعم. مستعدة.
بناء.
Oh, dang.
نعم.
He's got a little bit more forces than I had planned on taking care of. I did not quite bring enough to handle this.
أهلا. أمر. ألو.
That's GG.
صحيح. صحيح. نعم. أهلا.
That's way too many villagers that I just lost.
أمر.
نعم صحيح.
مستعد.
أهلا. سأفعل.
حطابة.
ألو. نعم. مستعد.
نعم. مستعد.
صحيح. أمر.
القتال.
نعم. مثلا. بناءة.
Why do I have a villager going there? Ay, ay, ay.
نعم.
نعم سأفعل. سأفعل. أمر حسن. نعم.
أمر. مرمم. نعم.
أهلا. نعم صحيح. نعم سأفعل.
مستعد مرمم مزارع حطاب
أمر
أهلا
I
حسنا.
don't have enough forces to force.
نعم نعم حسنا. أهلا. نعم صحيح. نعم. أهلا. نعم. نعم.
مستعدة.
أمر
نعم أفعل.
نعم
صحيح. نعم. حسنا صحيح. سأفعل. نعم.
مستعد
نعم.
Oh no!
سأفعل. صحيح.
أهلا.
Why are these guys all in the weirdness?
بناء
نعم سأفعل. أهلا صحيح. حسنا. نعم نعم سأفعل. نعم. أهلا حسنا.
أمر
حسنا
No, go there, go there. Go there, go there, go there, go there. Alright, I don't have an economy.
سأفعل. صحيح.
Do I actually want these villagers in there? I don't think I do.
أمر
عاملة منجم.
نعم.
How did he kill that? Did he research an ability?
أهلا. سأفعل.
نعم عامل منجم
نعم. نعم. نعم.
Why are they walking so funny? Let's focus on this. Because we can take that for now.
أهلا عامل منجم
أهلا.
نعم حسنا. مرممة.
نعم. أهلا. نعم سأفعل. صحيح. نعم.
مرممة. مرممة. مرممة.
مستعد
مستعدة. مرممة.
أهلا. صحيح.
مرممة. نعم مرممة. مرممة.
We're gonna need some more of these guys.
نعم سأفعل.
مرممة.
Having two mangonels is way better than one.
أمر سأفعل.
نعم. حطاب. أمر عامل منجم.
مستعدة.
Looks like he's giving up.
أهلا. نعم. سأفعل. أهلا. نعم. نعم.
Hey, we're the follow, Britain's player. I can't believe I won after failing that first castle drop attempt. That was wild. So what position did he take? He took a wood TC basically, and it became a farm TC. He didn't really know what to do with these guys now that I had monks. I think his biggest mistake was he never really did any significant attack on my home. He just let me take the battle to him up here. Had a good one. It was a pretty good game. Yeah.
أمر.
On to the next one. Would you be up for a game? What's your ELO? $1,000-ish. So I'm like, or I guess that's my title. I was like 1311. So it might not be too much of a game unless you're planning to use your 1000 ELO to defend against a TC drop that you know is coming. But I could do it if you want to. I'd say if you knew how to defend against the TC drop, and you knew for 100% fact that a TC drop was coming at 1000 ELO, you could do it. Tell you what you do wrong. Yeah, I wonder which would be more fun, telling you how you should do it, or letting you do it wrong and then tell you how you should have done it. I'll tell you how most people think you should do it. That's not the way I believe you should do it. Come on. The way most people say you should do it is to, like, get feudal age, get archers, and then attack all of my eco with your archers before I have a chance to situate myself. And the most skilled players in the world believe that is how you do it. So you could try that. I mean, if you just pick Persians, then I can't really TC drop you, but Britain is good. I suppose you could also try the age-old tactics of all right. You know the TC drop's coming, but his ELO is pretty low, pretty low.
أمر بناءة. نعم. صحيح.
But knowing that it's coming is an advantage. And I think with his ELO, it would be pretty difficult to defend against this, even if he knew exactly how. Just to actually do all the steps correctly and fast enough. It might be hard. Now, I always say, do not try to defend with archers, unless you like already are making an archer range. Change into an eco war, where I have the eco disadvantage. That's what I always say.
أهلا. ألو. باحث عن الطعام. أمر.
مستعدة.
باحث عن الطعام.
All right, we know where one elephant is. Let's go ahead and go get it.
مستعد. صياد.
But yeah, there's the other tactics, which can be somewhat successful. People say that they're always going to find a place to drop,
أهلا. صحيح.
and that's not 100% true. And even when it is true,
نعم.
you can prevent them from taking a good place by blocking with palisades and whatnot,
صياد.
which is meaningful.
صياد.
Because the whole reason my TC drops work is because I'm dropping in good places.
أمر باحث عن الطعام.
Yeah, so if I'm like not able to drop the stone, well, the stone usually is not within range anyways, but if I'm not able to drop the gold or the bushes or one of your camps, then I'm in trouble.
نعم. أمر صحيح. سأفعل. نعم.
We're going to need a lumber camp somewhere, and I think that place is going to be in the back.
صياد. بناء. مستعد. نعم. صياد.
A little bit of idle time. You could probably use a little bit of a advantage.
صياد. أهلا. أمر. ألو. حطاب. نعم. حسنا. سأفعل. نعم. صحيح. حسنا. صياد.
مستعدة. صيادة.
مستعد. طاب. بناء.
This woodline's slightly awkward,
نعم. صيادة.
أمر.
but we can make it work.
حطابة.
I think I want to take this guy.
مستعد.
Wish I could like select two people from the group. Oh, I can. I can go.
ألو. نعم. حطاب. بناء.
I can go control 1, and then I can go shoot control 2, and then 1 is selected. Sweet.
حطاب. نعم.
أمر. صيادة. حطابة.
مستعد. نعم. حطاب.
Okay, I haven't done my job of scouting him out.
أهلا. سأفعل. باحث عن الطعام.
We also need another house.
حسنا. بناء. حطاب.
نعم. حطابة.
Hopefully we find him before too long.
أمر.
Can't afford to wait around,
باحثة عن الطعام.
because that wouldn't be a proper TC drop. Oh, he's doing all the stuff.
مستعد.
صحيح. باحثة عن الطعام.
Alright, let's see how many people I got here.
حطابة.
Time to go.
حسنا. أمر. باحثة عن الطعام.
Let's just get Loom after here at this point. That way there's no worries. Alright, the point I want to take is his gold. It looks the most susceptible to the drop.
سأفعل. باحث عن الطعام.
I already got way too much wood somehow. I don't know what I did.
نعم.
We're gonna need another house.
صحيح. بناء. بناء.
مستعدة.
نعم. سأفعل.
Alright, I don't believe he'll be trying to stop me from putting my TC down.
حسنا.
مستعد.
Got an interesting build coming out here. Oh, he's taking all my sheep.
ألو.
مستعدة. باحثة عن الطعام. صحيح.
مستعد. صحيح. نعم. نعم. بناء. أمر. أهلا. ألو. بناء.
أمر
صحيح. بناء. بناء. حسنا.
نعم أمر بناءة
مستعد. بناء. 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 نعم. نعم.
I do believe I can probably just afford to build this right now, regardless of what happens.
سأفعل. نعم. سأفعل. أهلا. ألو.
مستعدة
Now, at this point, he's made his first mistake. You don't fight back at all. No.
أمر
That's-
أفعل
That's the, I mean, you could,
صحيح
but it's just not optimal.
نعم. مرمم.
مستعدة نعم حسنا بناءة صحيح بناءة مستعدة بناءة نعم حسنا نعم
مستعد. مرمم.
أمر حسنا نعم صحيح
أمر.
I wonder how long that guy's been busy.
بناء.
doing nothing.
أمر نعم
Really taking advantage of his lack of
مرممة
APM.
نعم. مرمم. نعم.
I probably don't even need to repair anymore, for being honest.
مرمم. صحيح. أمر. صحيح. نعم. باحث عن الطعام. مستعد. سأفعل. نعم. صحيح.
We're gonna have the villager advantage very soon.
سأفعل. نعم.
نعم سأفعل مستعدة
باحث عن الطعام. أهلا. ألو.
أمر
باحث عن الطعام.
نعم
مستعد. حسنا. نعم.
Yeah, it all starts with not doing the TC fight.
أمر.
Because if you do the TC fight and lose it,
نعم.
you're in deep trouble.
باحث عن الطعام.
And I came prepared to win it.
أهلا. باحث عن الطعام. أمر.
أمر مزارعة
نعم.
مزارعة
مستعد. حسنا. أهلا. أمر.
صحيح
سأفعل. نعم. أمر.
And now you don't have a TC and I do, so the Vil fight benefits me and not you.
مستعد. صحيح. حسنا. سأفعل. نعم. صحيح. نعم.
نعم صحيح مستعدة نعم
أهلا. صحيح. نعم. سأفعل. مستعد.
أمر
Uh-oh. I do lose my scout though, don't I? Nope, I gotta keep it.
مستعدة حسنا
Oh, we got too much on wood.
طاب. باحث عن الطعام.
أمر
أمر. بناء.
نعم
حسنا. حسنا. أهلا. نعم. نعم. صحيح. نعم. سأفعل. صحيح. أمر. مستعد. بناء. نعم. حسن. صحيح.
You don't have to be a pro at microing, you just click everything. I think in honor of the TC drop, I should probably TC drop again if possible.
أمر مستعدة
أمر. سأفعل. صحيح. ألو.
نعم
Yeah, but I don't have to micro at all, just shift click all the dudes. I don't want to make any more farms though if I'm gonna be
نعم. حسنا. نعم. سأفعل. أهلا. ألو.
making another TC out here.
مستعدة
حسنا.
Do I have range? 1, 2, 3. I think I can.
أمر. صحيح. نعم. مستعد. نعم. حسنا.
Does it fit there?
سأفعل. نعم.
Yeah, it does.
بناء بناء.
Yeah, it's not actually the ideal move for me, but I have to do it out of honor. Yeah, it really only boils down to the first mistake. That you tried to fight the TC, and that's not where you want to be. Wait till I hear from you in the chat to resume instruction. I didn't even have a market yet. I'm in Dark Age. Yeah, the reason that TC drop with Saracens has nothing to do with the actual TC drop itself. It's everything to do with if the TC drop goes well and I move on to the next stages, then I have the market. In this case, it remained in Dark Age for me. But yeah, you maybe thought that the TCs on Britons repair better than other civilizations. And that might be true in Castle Age, but it's not true in Dark Age or Feudal Age. So, yeah, if it was true that you would get the, I guess 50% cheaper repairs it would be in Dark Age and Feudal Age, I wouldn't be able to TC drop you. You didn't really understand. Oh, I thought we discussed that. Yeah, I thought that's why you would have a chance to fight me, because knowing that I'm doing the TC drop ahead of time actually gives you a lot of opportunities to deal with it. Like if you know it's coming, versus playing against a random strategy. But yeah, the first thing is, if somebody's TC dropping you, don't bother fighting their TC. Because if they are TC dropping you, they've came with a plan to make sure they win the TC drop, so that their TC wins the fight. And yeah, just fighting back doesn't help you at all. It only helps you if they totally messed up their attack, or if you like manage to do a huge amount of damage to them while they're putting the TC up. Like if you somehow manage to get like 7 villagers onto like my TC foundation, and you like attack 7 different of my villagers, and you like slow everything down, you kill like 3 or 4 of my villagers, then you're fine. You can fight the TC and cut the game short if you like. But if you haven't done any significant damage, you have to assume that I came in with the plan to win that TC fight, and I'm going to do it. And that means you don't want to be using your resources to repair your TC at all. And if you're not going to be finishing off my TC, you don't really even want to be damaging my TC at all, because 100% of that damage you've done doesn't do any like actual damage to me, because a TC that has 1000 HP works just as well as a TC that has full HP. So all that damage that you do to my TC doesn't really matter at all. But yeah, you definitely want to just like, you don't delete your TC. I mean, there's certain situations where you might want to delete your TC. Like if I were to like get you down to a point where you can no longer shoot back like 600 HP, and like it's time for you to go build another town center, and I stopped shooting at you for some reason, then you maybe want to delete so you can rebuild. But in general, you want to wait until your TC goes down completely and you got no TC left. And what you want to have the 275 wood just on deck. Like the moment that TC crashes, and up until the moment the TC crashes, you want to keep making villagers. Like don't stop making villagers as much as you can. And send those villagers like to wood or whatever. Make sure you got 275 wood. The moment that TC crumbles, you're building your next TC right now. That's how you do that. And preferably, you want to make sure your next TC is somewhere good. So like you want to have your TC, like if I'm on your main gold, you can't put the TC on the main gold. But you could put it, you probably don't want to put it on the berries if you already got a mill. You want to find maybe, a wood line is okay, it's not preferred. If you could find like Like if you were scouting and you knew that you have the gold here and the wood here at the same time, like a TC like right here would be pretty good, because then you have control of this gold and the wood at the same time. And I might TC drop you again, but it's fine because every time I TC drop you, I am spending the walking time to go to that spot. I'm also spending the villager time inside the TC, shooting your TC down. I guess you're technically using the villager time walking as well, so yeah, you're not really getting an advantage on that for the second TC. But the fact that I have to shoot your TC down and you just build a new one, I had to destroy my TC to build that one. So 100% of the time that I'm spending to shoot your TC out, all that time is negatively counting towards like my score here. So yeah, if you just like rebuilt right here, it'd be pretty good. Now the secret I don't tell people, and this one is always a fun one. Like when I built my TC here, you just build the TC like one spot outside of my TC range. Preferably, like if you were to put it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you were to put it like right here, just outside of range, you prevent me from taking a lot of this gold. Now, I wouldn't do that in this case because I'm right on top of the gold. Now, if I was like 2 or 3 spaces away from the gold, then you could maybe take the gold away from me completely by doing that, and that would actually be a pretty good move. But otherwise, you just want to make sure you're taking good resource that's as close as possible for the most part. And since you're not Saracens, maybe you don't want to just take a bunch of stone because you're going to have a hard time converting that. Gold, you're always going to want. So taking like a secondary gold panel is always good. And yeah, like you've got 2 places here where you've got gold next to wood. And gold next to wood is probably about as good as you're going to get. As long as you can keep your walking time to a minimum. Some people say, oh, I'm just going to take all my villagers, and I'm going to walk back over here, and I'm going to set up shop on his gold, or whatever. And that's not terrible, but that's a lot of walking time. A lot of walking time. I'd minimize your own walking time. I mean, it would be nice to have control of this nice big giant gold pile. But in theory, if you're doing it right, you have an economic advantage against me. And being close to me is kind of good if you can flex that advantage. You walking away kind of puts me in a position where I can like recover, take all the position I want, and then like get back to feudal age and start working. But like if you stay close, you can kind of hit me sooner. That's good. You're not really having to pay too much for the walking time because I already spent my walking time over here, so it's like I'm behind the same amount of walking time that you'd be behind. But minimizing the walking time puts you in a better economic position, and your economic position is what advantage you have against me when I'm TC dropping you. Yeah, the reason you don't want to ever repair or fight is because it takes 4 times as much resources to repair a TC as a normal building. So like to repair a TC from 0 to full costs like 550 wood. So basically, in order to keep like your TC going, you have to have like 15, 16, or 17 villagers working, like repairing and getting wood at the same time. And in the meantime, I'm shooting with 10 villagers to do 17, 18 villagers worth of damage. That's why you don't want to fight back. It gets super expensive really quickly. And that's kind of the whole thing I'm betting on. And that's why I picked Saracens. Another reason is that like most people know by now that if a Persian is TC dropping you, that you have no chance whatsoever to like you can't fight the Persian TC. It's got twice as much HP. It repairs for half price. You know you're not going to be able to fight it, so people just don't fight it. And that's the optimal move, even against like a Saracen TC drop. But because I'm Saracens, people often don't think about that. They think, oh, I can win this TC fight. He's just Saracens. His TC is not stronger than mine. And I mean, that could be true, but like from the moment that I started the game, I had all of my villagers, all of my planning set up so that I can walk over here and do this TC drop and win the TC fight, so long as like I actually get it up and not lose any villagers. So unless you just happen to have done a style where you know you'll be able to take that fight, and you don't take that fight. Like if you were planning on TC dropping me, then you probably have the wood and everything that you need to do the fight, and then you could just take the fight. But like if you clicked up the feudal age, maybe you clicked up early, like 1918 pop, whatever, and maybe you started making like a barracks and an archery range and all kinds of buildings, and you spent everything, yeah, then you're going to lose that TC fight for sure. You don't want to do that. But good game, good game. Might have been a little bit different if you would have fully understood the ramifications that I was going to be TC dropping you. But it takes time to figure out these strategies, so even if you know that I'm TC dropping you, if you're not familiar with TC drops, then you're not immediately going to have the right strategy. I mean, you pick Persians could work. It would have kind of defeated the purpose of the challenge, but you know, I still probably would have TC dropped you if you picked Persians just because you're 800 ELO. And I thought, you know what, this could be the first time I'd ever win a TC drop against Persians. And maybe I could have done it, I don't know. You know how to defend against a castle drop? How do you defend against the castle drops? I mean, of course, if you have a nice amount of military and you have good vision, you can prevent them from castle dropping you. But you can just ignore a castle drop? I don't think that's a thing. I think it depends. If they have a bad castle, maybe. But if they have a castle that's like covering your TC, covering your gold, maybe even another resource, maybe it's covering your woodline or your stone at the same time, like you're in deep, deep trouble. And running away from it is going to be pretty sketchy. You want to stop it if you can. If you can't stop it, it might just be game over. Because a castle drop is not weak in the same ways that a TC drop is weak. Castle is a strong position and usually has strong backing eco. And that strong position can give them a big enough advantage to where it might just be GG at that point. You already have 3 TCs? Yeah, I mean, but thing is, they could just bring another castle to your next TC. Like, you're gonna have to stop them at some point. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep castling all your TCs. And like, I guess with Britons, maybe you can afford to do that with a half price. I don't know. Like, each castle that I put on a TC is basically half priced, because the amount that you spend on the TC is about half as much as the amount I spend on the castle. And then after it's all said and done, the TC is gone and I still have a castle, and I can put like mill and a bunch of farms around it. It'll be great. And then I can make Mamelukes from it. Yeah, I think in general you want to try to prevent the enemy player from putting up a castle on you. And you kind of have to do that by like feudal pressure, feudal armies. Or you do it by like having good vision and like having a lot of villagers putting up like 2 or 3 towers simultaneously on top of that castle. It's pretty sketchy all the ways you can defend against a castle drop. Main thing though is if you see the villagers walking halfway across the map and you have like a bunch of scouts, or you've made the castle and you have a couple knights, you can just stop that castle. That's the best way to stop a castle drop. There, look at the stats. I think I might have. Yeah, it looks like you had some trouble keeping your villager production up as well. Even at the point where you, well, let's see. So I guess maybe at this point you click up to feudal age. No, I don't know. Did you idle on the way up before you clicked up the feudal a little bit? Looks like you might have, because feudal age takes like what? Like 1 minute and 30 seconds? Wait, how long does it take? It might take a lot longer than that. AoE 2. AoE 2. Feudal age. And it takes 130 seconds. That's not that long. Not that long. So it's like 2 minutes. So it looks like from about... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the graph doesn't really look right. But it looks kind of like maybe you didn't have your villager production going into clicking up the feudal age. And then, of course, you don't have a TC after TC drop. So then it just kind of declines even more and more. You want to get that next TC up pronto. All right. I'm 1329. Still a little ways off of my all-time high. And my stream gets a lot of Arabic people because I'm always picking Saracens. Kind of cool. Saracen Civ is what keeps me playing Age of Empires. I'm from where I'm from the United States. I'm in Florida. And thanks for playing with me. Maybe you can develop your techniques against TC drops and challenge me again in the future. TC drop is just so rare that that's probably the big reason why it works. Because people don't get TC dropped very often. But when they do, it's like, oh no, what do I do? I TC drop all the time, so I don't think anybody could TC drop me and win. Like I feel like if I were to like pay Hera like $150 or whatever for one of his like show matches, and I stipulated the only rule is okay, you have to come and TC drop me before 23 pop or whatever. Like with those rules, I think I might beat the game. I might beat him. Because TC drop is very, very weak against someone who knows exactly how to defend against it. Weak enough for the top level player in the world to lose against an intermediate player? Maybe not, but maybe.
مستعدة.
بناء.
أمر بناءة. نعم. مستعدة. نعم. باحثة عن الطعام.
Magyars. This villager needs to like get this pig.
باحث عن الطعام.
نعم. حسنا. باحثة عن الطعام.
Gonna play some solos? Alright, good luck in your games. Hopefully someone TC drops you and then you beat them.
مستعد. أهلا. ألو. أمر باحث عن الطعام. نعم. أهلا.
What? I need another pig. Get in there. Next pig, go!
مستعد. صياد.
أمر.
Go, 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 go!
نعم. صحيح.
Villagers are a lot smarter about not killing all of the pigs.
مستعد. نعم.
Oof.
نعم. صحيح. صحيح. نعم.
باحثة عن الطعام. صيادة.
Oh no, I sent a villager out to nowhere.
صياد.
At least they can build a house there, I guess. No, stop sending villagers to nowhere.
أهلا. ألو. مستعد. صياد. أمر.
Yeah, find the next pig.
صحيح. أهلا. صياد.
Bring him in.
أمر. سأفعل. نعم. صياد. مستعد. نعم. نعم. أمر. صياد. أهلا. حسنا. نعم. سأفعل. مستعد.
Hey, where am I going to put my lumber camp at?
حسنا. بناء.
We'll do it there. Kind of awkward, but kind of good at the same time. Did I not take any damage? I think none of my villagers took damage.
نعم. بناء مستعد. حطاب. أمر صحيح. حطاب. أهلا. باحث عن الطعام. مستعدة. نعم. حطاب. نعم.
Oh, you guys need to go back there, I guess.
نعم. مستعد. باحث عن الطعام.
Looks like his main gold is going to be targetable. I'm streaming, Bethany.
أمر.
12.
حطاب. سأفعل.
مستعدة. باحثة عن الطعام.
أهلا. ألو. بناء. حطاب.
Maybe too many houses, I don't know.
نعم. مستعد عن الطعام. حسنا.
نعم.
نعم.
Alright, he's gonna see me because he's pushing in deer.
نعم.
باحثة عن الطعام.
That's actually good news, though.
أمر.
حسنا.
The fact that he's pushing in deer means that he's not going to see what's coming.
مستعدة.
سأفعل. مستعد. نعم. بناء.
Should have maybe went one back, but this will be fine. This will be fine.
أهلا. ألو. أمر. بناء.
Probably shouldn't be building a mill right now. That's actually not. I'm not sure why he's sending villagers here now. You're here. You're way too late there, bud.
سأفعل. أمر صحيح.
All right, we don't want to lose these pigs, so let's eat the pigs first.
باحث عن الطعام.
نعم.
نعم.
أمر.
سأفعل.
He's not fighting back, so let's go ahead and go heavier on food.
مستعدة.
حسنا.
نعم.
سأفعل.
أمر.
نعم. صحيح.
مستعدة. سأفعل. صحيح. نعم.
حسنا.
أمر.
نعم.
مستعدة. نعم. أمر. حسنا.
نعم.
صحيح. سأفعل. نعم. حسنا. مستعدة. سأفعل.
أمر.
نعم. صحيح. نعم.
مستعد.
مستعدة. عاملة حسنا. أمر.
سأفعل.
نعم.
حسنا.
أمر.
صحيح. بناء. سأفعل. بناء. حسنا. بناء. نعم. صحيح. حسنا.
مستعدة. سأفعل. نعم. صحيح. حسنا. نعم. نعم. حسنا. سأفعل. مستعدة. صحيح. نعم. سأفعل. حسنا. حسنا. صحيح. أمر. نعم.
أمر.
أمر. نعم. مستعدة. نعم.
أهلا. صحيح. سأفعل. نعم.
أمر. مستعدة. صحيح.
مستعد.
أمر. نعم.
أمر.
نعم. صحيح. حسنا. سأفعل. مستعدة.
All right, we're good. We're good. we can just play this normal.
نعم.
Alright, do I have enough?
أهلا. نعم. مرمم.
أمر. بناءة.
أهلا. ألو. بناء.
مستعدة.
نعم. مستعد. نعم. بناء.
We gotta get food quickly.
نعم.
بناء.
مستعدة. أمر. بناءة.
I'm a little bit too slow here, but getting feudal age quicker is not gonna be any problem for me. I'm gonna enjoy it actually.
بناءة.
نعم. مستعد. حطاب.
We can put some of these guys on wood.
حطابة.
Smart.
بناء.
أمر. بناءة. نعم. بناءة.
Alright, so he's in feudal. I'm gonna lose the scout if I don't be careful. Let's just park him in the middle of our TC. Maybe make another house.
بناءة. صحيح. بناءة. حطابة.
I think we're in a pretty strong position right here.
نعم.
Maybe let's get some more of these guys on wood.
نعم. حطابة. مستعدة.
We're gonna have plenty of food very soon.
بناءة.
Getting gold right now is generally not great, but it does look pretty certain that I'm gonna have feudal age without too much issue.
نعم. ألو. باحث عن الطعام. مستعد. نعم. صحيح. باحث عن الطعام. مستعد. نعم. سأفعل. أمر. نعم. باحث عن الطعام. صحيح. مستعد. باحث عن الطعام. باحث عن الطعام. بناء. سأفعل. بناء. صحيح. نعم. أهلا. سأفعل. مستعد. باحث عن الطعام. نعم. حسنا. نعم. سأفعل. أمر. باحث عن الطعام. نعم. سأفعل. أهلا. مستعد. صحيح. أهلا. باحث عن البناء. نعم. حسنا. أمر. سأفعل. نعم. مستعد. صحيح. نعم. أهلا. حسنا. باحث عن الطعام. أمر. مستعد. نعم. صحيح.
He's already got archers out. That's interesting.
أمر. نعم.
أهلا.
مستعدة.
ألو.
عاملة مزارعة. عاملة منجم.
Now I don't have easy access to wood anymore. Would have been better if I didn't lose all those villagers there, but I can get a market. Once I get a market, I can just focus on getting castle age and maybe not even make any more villagers. We're just gonna castle age, castle, take that TC down. Maybe I'll make some villagers, but once this gets oversaturated, then we're done making villagers. The market will definitely show what I'm doing, but it's fine. Yeah, we will make like a couple villagers.
بناء. أمر. بناء.
Blacksmith is kind of silly, but it's the quickest way. Yeah, we're gonna be going up like really quick. Now the only question is, will I be able to build this castle easily? And I believe the answer is yes. He does have that. It doesn't matter. How many archers is he going to make? Probably not enough. I wish I knew of like another resource I could attack out here. He gets castle age before me, that could be dangerous.
مستعد حطاب.
Yeah, if I could like sneak back here, it'd be great. Maybe I can because his archer range is over there. I don't know. Might be easier to just put it right here, and then I've got like cover. Like, I could even just put it right here. Maybe I should. Yeah, because then like if he can't like attack me with scouts very effectively, that castle will be guaranteed to go up. Not a great castle, but it's not a bad castle. It provides extra coverage for my gold too. I don't think he can stop it with a ball of archers. Ooh, getting back here would be cool. There's a lot of archers, but I don't think it's enough archers.
صحيح.
مستعدة. أمر. حسنا. نعم. بناءة. بناءة. مستعدة. بناءة. بناءة. أمر.
أهلا. ألو. نعم.
مستعدة. سأفعل. نعم. نعم.
GG.
أمر. صحيح. نعم.
عامل منجم. مستعد. أهلا. بناء. ألو.
مستعد.
نعم.
He didn't need to fight this castle.
نعم. أمرك. مستعد. حسن.
I didn't need to lose that Mamluk.
نعم. أمرك. مستعد. نعم. هجوم. نعم. الهجوم. هجوم. نعم.
نعم.
عامل
مستعد.
منجم.
سأفعل.
Or that one.
هجوم. نعم. سأفعل. أمرك. مستعد.
Let's maybe save this one.
نعم. أمر القتال. مستعد. سأفعل. حسنا. الهجوم. أمر. نعم.
أمر.
Put a barracks up, I guess.
بناء.
نعم. أمرك. نعم. القتال.
نعم. مرمم. مرمم.
أمر.
عامل مزارع.
نعم.
صحيح. مرمم. عامل منجم.
مستعد. نعم. حسنا. نعم. أمرك. هجوم.
Maybe get a
نعم. الهجوم. نعم.
monastery might be cool.
نعم. ألو. بناء.
مستعد. حسنا.
Let's heal up for a second. See how much wood costs? Wood's not too expensive. I can buy more wood for more farms.
مستعدة. نعم.
نعم.
مستعدة.
I don't know what these villagers are doing. I mean, I don't think it would. He could have, like, not sent his villagers to fight me. I think that would have been good. I think he had lots of things he could have done.
حسنا. نعم.
مستعد. بناء.
He would have just had to relocate. Maybe figure out a way to get as much of these farms going as possible. He's still feudal edge though, isn't he?
أمرك.
I'm on food a lot now. It's kind of cool.
نعم. سأفعل. الهجوم. الهجوم. قتال. مستعد. أمرك. نعم. أمرك.
Oh, we found the archer.
مستعد.
Much as he would try to hide.
حسنا. سأفعل. أمرك. نعم.
Let's finish this.
حسنا. سأفعل. نعم. سأفعل. حسنا.
Oh, no, he's got a gold pile over here he likes.
سأفعل. هجوم. حسنا. نعم. الهجوم. سأفعل.
Let's get attack upgrades on these guys. They're like hitting like marshmallows out here.
نعم. أمرك.
أهلا.
The number of monks I have,
نعم.
they're not really doing anything useful.
مستعد. هجوم. نعم. 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 أمرك. مستعد.
نعم. سأفعل. صحيح. صحيح.
نعم.
I get in there yet?
سأفعل. حسنا. الهجوم.
أهلا. سأفعل. حسنا.
He probably thought he had it won when he killed my berry villagers. I think as long as I manage to keep some villagers back here, I'm good. Because I do want to have some villagers back here that can make a new TC and like start taking this eco back here.
نعم.
If I lose them all, that's a lot worse than just losing like all but a few. Wonder how fast he went feudal. Feels like our elo's not climbing very quickly. He actually had more villagers than me. Interesting. For a while. Until he decided to throw them at the castle. That was his biggest mistake. He probably thought I was like doing better with my villager count than I was. Yeah, as soon as he had his archers out of position, I was very, very well positioned to put that castle up. He just needed to ignore it and move on, kind of like the AoE2 Britons player was saying. Like, I told him that that wasn't a great strategy, but in the particular case I just saw, that would have been a good strategy. Let's see, his feudal age was not even that fast. It was a little bit slower than 9 minutes, like 9.5 minutes. So it's not like he played a strategy which was going to insta-die the TC drop. Like 8 minutes 30 seconds, 18 pop up. That's when you just get clopped by TC drops. 19 or 20 pop, you actually have a good chance. Oh yeah, adding more villagers to get that castle up. But the bigger thing I think was that his archers were out of position. Like he had a decent sized ball of archers, but like he revealed them to me, and that told me where I needed to put my castle. Like I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm gonna like reach back around because like his archery range is on the right side, and like the best place I can put a castle is on the left side. But as soon as I saw that he had archers like tucked behind my TC, then I knew, all right, we're gonna build it close. We're gonna build it on the opposite side of where his archers are, and then I'm gonna even like sneak in like a palisade wall to slow him down a little bit more. I probably could have slowed him down even more than that, but the amount I did was plenty. Because by the time he got his archer group all there, I was already like most of the way up to the castle. I haven't been forced to play one of these gnarly maps yet. That's usually where my ELO suffers the most, when I'm trying to make these climbs. End up like in a map that I just can't TC drop, and then I have no chance of winning. Yeah, his villagers didn't need to be involved at all there. He had a big ball of archers. The villagers weren't going to change much. Did I play one game without a TC drop? Not today, not today. And I really, like, at 1344 ELO, I can't get away with regular gameplay anymore. Like, it's got to be a TC drop or I lose for the most part. Like, when I drop down to, like, 1200 ELO, thereabouts, then I can actually start winning sometimes without a TC drop. But yeah, for this ELO, it's TC drop or nothing. Normally TC drop's weaker, but I do it well. Now, I don't know if this map is good for TC drops or not. I don't know. It's looking a little sketchy. Having to like deal with the uphill battle. I'm not sure I'm into that. But I don't think it's necessarily a deal breaker. So long as I can find a good resource patch. And I'm worried that there's not going to be. If there's not going to be a good resource patch, then that means we can't do this. Yeah, that gold's right there. So like, if I was right there on my TC, that would work. So if he's got a similar setup to what I got, I can maybe make this work. Well, this right here, that'd be a really great spot. Like a Saracens, if I got a big pile of stone, that's fine. You can't build on the hill, but I can build next to the hill. And next to the hill is good enough. In my particular hill. I'm gonna have to really scope out his hill to make sure his hill's like my hill. I've already found both of my boars, but I still gotta find some more sheepers. Oh, there's fish? Yeah. Of course there's fish. Fish games make it hard as Saracens. I don't have the food advantage anymore when there's fish. Although, that's not like... It's not... You can't dock that fish, can you? Oh, see ya, Brit player. Alright, maybe I don't get a bunch of pigs. That might be the thing. I don't know what to do here then. Let's get the next boar, I guess, at least. And we have to go find him.
حسنا صحيح سأفعل نعم صياد نعم سيادة مستعدة بناءة.
Okay. We find him yet? I think he might actually. I might have passed him up because there's like a deer over here and resources. Yeah. On these. Oh no, he's right here. Yeah, there's a big pile of gold. I don't know what I'm gonna do about food, being honest. Ah, housed. Oh no, I put that too close. Maybe we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. Alright. Okay, I can see a spot that'll work. Not the best spot in the world, but it's a spot that'll work, and that's what matters. We maybe have too many on food, so let's take these guys and get them on wood. Particularly this guy, I can get back in the backwood line. If I could come in like right here, actually, like right freaking here. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. That's my spot if I can do it. It's a really great spot, actually. I'm gonna have access to food there. We're gonna love it. Let's not get housed again. Not like last time. Well, this is the guy that needs to get back here in this wood line. I'm pretty sure that he's not going to have anything built here. He's not going to see this coming up. It's just going to be pop, and then we're good. I don't know if I can put it like right here, or if I got to be one closer. We'll just have to judge by what we see when we get there. I think it's already time to leave, though.
نعم.
Okay, let's go.
مستعدة.
Food-wise, we're looking a little sketchy. Looking a little sketchy. We have a lot of extra wood, though, so maybe we put a mill up. I don't know if I should be putting a mill up, but I will.
بناءة. أمر. سيادة سمر.
Actually, forget that mill. Forget that mill.
أمر. مستعدة.
We're just going to send more villagers forward. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, we send more villagers. Oh, he's got a mill there. Ew, that's not good, because he's going to see what I'm doing. Maybe he won't see it. Maybe he won't see. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm kind of late, too. It's... Yeah. Kind of sucks he's taking these fish, because I kind of was planning on taking those fish.
مستعدة. نعم. نعم. حطابة.
In theory, downhill or uphill is bad. But in practice,
أمر.
we're going to be fine. Okay, let's get a little bit of food here for a second. Then we go, we go, we go. I think that reaches. I think that reaches. If it doesn't, I'll lose.
مستعدة. نعم. بناءة. بناءة. أمر. صحيح. نعم. نعم. بناءة. مستعدة. أمر.
أهلا بناء.
مستعدة. أفعل.
Alright, so he chose to lose.
نعم.
بناء. بناء.
أمر. مرممة.
He doesn't even want to try the downhill battle.
أمر مرمم. صحيح.
نعم. مرممة.
أهلا سأفعل. نعم.
صحيح.
أمر مستعد.
أمر. حسنا.
مستعد. أمر. نعم. أهلا. ألو. أمر. أهلا. حسنا. ألو. سأفعل. حسنا. مستعد. نعم. سأفعل.
Got him. We had an extra berry patch. Oh yeah, there's 2 berry patches over here. 2 berry patches over here. I didn't shoot a single arrow at his TC. He must recognize the fact that he can't shoot downhill at my TC and get extra damage. Maybe? Why would he know that he can't do extra damage against my TC, but still choose to Vil Rush it? I don't get it. Maybe he didn't know, maybe it was just a random decision. Yep. Well, nothing to dwell on there. He had a plan, and his plan was never going to happen. And then he threw it. No one would know that it does the same damage except T-West. Maybe we've got a secret T-West over here. Spirit of the Law. His ELO was a little bit lower than mine. But my ELO's riding high. All wins today. How high is my ELO now? We're getting pretty close. I think I still gotta win twice more in a row to get a new personal best. What time is it anyways? 6:30? I think I could do one more. Seeing a lot of people make like the worst decisions today. Like normally, normally when I'm trying to raise my elo like this, like I'm running into people that are like 9,000 IQ players all of a sudden. But this time I'm getting like all the easy ones. I guess it usually just comes down to one mistake, and then like once you commit to that one mistake and don't like realize it's a mistake immediately, and one mistake costs you the game. Okay, Mega Random could shut me down. But sometimes Mega Random are the best places to TC drop. It just depends. It's random. A lot of times though, like you'll see like all the resources will be like right next to the TC. In those games, it's good TC drop. It's Nomad. We'll probably just have to chalk up the L.
مستعد؟
Oh gosh, it's Nomad. Okay, we'll start building right here.
سأفعل. حطابة. أمر. بناءة. بناءة. نعم.
Oh, we know where he is though, actually. So that TC spot's not too special anymore. It's too late now though. I've already committed.
بناءة.
I would have seen that a little sooner. I would have made the TC over here. I don't want a fish. I didn't see any fish. I'm gonna have to double check the pond with like sheep. See what's over here. I can confirm the presence.
نعم. حسنا. سأفعل. بناءة.
I can confirm the presence of fishable fish.
مستعدة.
You know what? I should have probably no, I don't know.
أمر.
I left the villager over there to dock his pond. Might have been the move.
بناءة.
Alright, let's see if we got any fish in here. If I see fish from the shore, then I know I can fish.
نعم. حطابة. حسنا. باحثة عن الطعام. مستعدة. أمر.
Let's build one house, I guess.
بناءة. باحثة عن الطعام.
Oh, I do see one fish. Not too promising. But when did you ever see them put it like water and then just have no fish in them? I don't think they ever do that. Alright, we want to keep our villager production up first and foremost. Keep scouting out here. We have the option of TC drop because we know where he is, but we're just simply not going to. It's not really great for it.
حسنا. سيدة. مستعدة. نعم.
See, 6? Alright, we can start putting people on wood now. I really hate most fishing maps because it ends up being like, oh, okay, you're fishing. Now somebody gets to fuel first and fires your fish, and now the game's over. It's a fun game. Fun game.
مستعدة. سيدة. سيدة.
مستحيل. حطاب.
Can I build a dock right now? No, I can't. I gotta build a house.
حسنا. حطاب.
نعم.
أمر. صياد. سأفعل. بناء.
نعم. حطابة. نعم. سيدة. سيدة.
نعم. نعم.
Let's build another house, because you know, as soon as you start fishing, you get houses like crazy.
حطابة.
مستعد. سأفعل. بناء. صياد سمك. أمر.
حطابة. باحثة عن الطعام.
مستعد. أهلا.
You gotta keep 6 on food, otherwise we're not gonna keep production. Definitely playing into my weakness here, and it's almost a guaranteed loss, but it's really not another way to play this out. Okay, we got fish. If we don't fish, we lose.
نعم.
That was awkward. Let's get these next guys in so that doesn't happen again. Pretty smooth so far, yeah. We just gotta keep our production up, don't get housed. I have maybe a little bit of a food problem though. Because I'm not gonna get the feudal age quickly like this. I have too much wood. Maybe I end up having to go 2 dock, I don't know. Man, you get housed so dang quick. So dang quick. So quick.
نعم.
I'm just talking about how I gotta not get housed.
بناءة. بناءة. حطابة.
I guess wood is not going to be like super easy to come by.
مستعدة.
The number of houses I'm going to need is going to be
بناءة.
pretty high.
حطابة. أمر. نعم. صحيح.
All my Saracen bonuses for naught.
أمر. حطاب.
مستعدة. سأفعل. بناءة. بناءة. حطابة.
Mamluk to victory, it sounds like a plan. I think once I get on my way to feudal age, I probably want to stop fishing. I don't want to commit too hard on that.
نعم. عاملة منجم. نعم.
Let's see.
حطابة.
Yeah, I'm starting to get too much. We're gonna need another building. We're gonna need a lumber camp, I guess. We do need a mill.
نعم.
I'm gonna go make a mill over here, I guess.
بناء. صياد.
Make a lumber camp
أمر.
too.
أفعل. بناءة.
Oh no, don't fish that. My villagers gotta fish that. The fish don't look too great, if we're being honest.
مستعد. صياد.
Not as many fish as I was hoping. I probably should stop making fishing ships. But right now I've got all this wood. I guess let's stop making wood. Oh, yeah.
عامل منجم.
Okay, we're not going to make any more fishing ships, because at this point we know that he could start making fire ships, and it's going to be a disaster for us. I'd like to have the ability to scout something. I'm not bringing enough food. I can make farms now, though.
أمر. بناء.
نعم. بناءة.
مستعد. بناء. أهلا. بناء. نعم. أهلا. حسنا. ألو. بناء. مستعد. أمر. بناء. بناء. مستعد. صياد.
Man, I need food. I do. I need the food.
بناءة حطابة.
I could have got these 2 sheep. That would have been good. Maybe I idle set just a second. Alright, I don't have any chance to take over water at this point. Our ships are going to come, eat my fish. I think that's a given. And the number of fish isn't really worth worrying too much about it to begin with. Yep, there they are. A defensive castle, that might be a good idea, but by the time that happens, I think I'm going to lose all these fish. I guess for now, let's go hide in the corner. That eco's toasted. They got way too much on food. Let's get, or on wood. Let's get all these guys off and just, like, saturate this. Alright, I need a market. I need a blacksmith. I'll be farming more. I'm gonna need access to... Oh, gosh, that market's not coming. Wait, what? Why are they in there? Defensive castle on the water. Oh, I got a village over here. Forgot about that. Yeah, if I put up a castle, that gives me control of 8 fishing ship units. Hopefully I can actually walk them back, though, without them getting caught along the way. You know, I kind of need access to a gold mine. Where's gold? Is this just mega randomly no gold? Is that what we're seeing here? I don't see a single gold pile on this map. That's the only gold pile. I don't have the map control to make a forward castle. I bought too much stone. Yikers. Alright guys, let's come back.
أمر
بناء. أمر مزارع. نعم مزارع.
مستعدة مرممة
أهلا. ألو حطاب.
Alright, we need to actually get access to some resources. If I build on double stone a castle, what good does that do me?
أمرك نعم نعم
أمر
سأفعل.
I think I have to castle drop him.
نعم مستعد
We have to use the military advantage I have right now. Castle drop him.
نعم
حطاب.
مستعدة
حسنا.
I think he was like right around this area.
نعم مستعد نعم سأفعل
أمر نعم. بناء.
أمرك نعم مستعد سأفعل نعم حسنا سأفعل حسنا القتال هجوم
أمر نعم
مستعد القتال نعم نعم حسنا الهجوم نعم هجوم سأفعل نعم أمرك نعم القتال
أمر
صحيح. مستعد.
نعم حسنا هجوم سأفعل الهجوم نعم أمرك الهجوم هجوم
مستعدة
نعم حسنا
نعم
نعم.
مستعد الهجوم نعم نعم سأفعل القتال
مستعدة
نعم. حسنا. حطاب. بناء. صحيح.
مستعد حسنا نعم
أمر بناء.
سأفعل هجوم الهجوم نعم هجوم
أمر
نعم صحيح. نعم حسنا.
نعم أمرك القتال
We might actually win this.
هجوم
مستعد. سأفعل.
نعم مستعد أمرك نعم سأفعل الهجوم مستعد أمرك نعم القتال
And he's gonna get his castle up.
نعم
أهلا. ألو
مستعد نعم الهجوم نعم هجوم
مستعد. أهلا. ألو
أمر.
نعم. أمر
Woo! No TC drop needed. Castle drop needed.
نعم.
How close was he? He was like there, basically. Woo boy! As long as we're dropping something, we can make something happen. Yeah, this was just mega randomly no gold, which isn't as bad for Saracens as you might think. Because I can sell stuff for gold a lot better than they can. How are they going to get gold? They get this one pile. Oh, he's got two piles. He's got all the gold on his side. Man, I got one tile. 800. One tile on my side. There's one over here in the neutral zone. One over here. One. Dude, and he found both of his and he was working them. Look at all these sheep. He did a really good job of exploring the map, I guess. You gotta hand him that. Maybe he deserved the win. I don't know. Add Settlers of Katanjan. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just with the fact that it's mega random, and then it's not very many gold piles in the first place, and the gold piles are really tiny. But anytime you have a few number of gold piles, you have a chance of the one part of the map being totally barren, which was my part of the map. But it doesn't matter. I've got to mark it. That's what Saracens is for. And, you know, I say Saracens is often not good at Mega Random because the food is so available. But it's countered by the fact that Saracens are good at Mega Random because you can adapt to whatever's not available. So, like, if it shows up and there's going to be, like, hunt all over the map, I mean, or fish, not great, but then when you throw in a curveball, like, okay, but there's no gold. I can do a lot with no gold. I mean, it gets shut down before too long, but for a while there, I'm good. Long enough to, like, switch to a non-gold unit, probably. Yeah, this is kind of the same strategy, isn't it? Defensive castle, Mamelukes, and then a castle that destroys them. That's my strategy against Goths. Yeah. Because I'm not really going to ever want archers. That really limits what my choices are. Scouts just going to get countered by spears, cheap spears. Knights also countered by cheap spears. So Mamelukes is the obvious choice. And having a defensive castle is good anyways. Like, that was a really good idea you had where now I've got... I guess I lost one of these guys? I don't know when I lost one, but I mean, that's seven ships that I wouldn't have been able to use. 7 times 60? Is it 60 wood per ship? Or how much is a fishing ship? AoE2 fishing ship. Fish and chips. 75 wood, so that's 7 times 7, 5. And I'm still actually gathering from, like, free fish, so they're getting even, like, better use than if they were doing fish traps. And I can just put fish traps, like, right here if they run out, which they're just not running out yet. That was a very smart idea on that castle. I usually don't get my farm upgrades anyways, because usually what I do is, like, if I make farms, it's just to get me to feudal age, or it's to bridge a gap when I'm short on gold. And then once I get gold, then there's so much food I can buy. Especially, like, if you've already, like, done some farming, it feels like that gold lasts so much longer. As much as I like to no farm, being reasonable and accepting situations where farming helps has helped me a lot. I got a cute little map over here though, don't I? Like, I got, like, the wood and everything. Like, I normally wouldn't wall, but having the walls helped me a lot. And I didn't really make the walls on purpose. They just kind of were like that. Like, yeah, I need houses, and there's, like, one little hole, one little hole, one little hole, and a little bit of bigger of a hole. So easy to wall. And he lost units because he was, like, getting caught behind the walls. He almost got that castle up. Like, did he have more villagers in that castle than me? Like, I feel like my castle should have went up a lot faster. I guess it did go up faster, but not as faster as I would have expected. Yeah, I think castle in the face against Goths is the way to go if you can do it. And having the higher HP Mamelukes helps a lot when you're just taking these random pokes from spears. I don't know if it's 2 extra hits from a spear or 1 extra hit from a spear. I had some idle Mamelukes. Let's see, where's my Mamelukes? But yeah, I kept bringing them in. Like, I'd use my select all idle military unitaki to bring them in. I probably could have set this waypoint in this castle to be a little bit better, and then I wouldn't have had so much trouble. Yep. Well, those were some good games. I think I'm going to go ahead and take today as the day of all wins, and maybe go eat some dinner. You're not sure if +2's attack worth it? I feel like, though, my castle idle time was pretty low, and I just kind of kept cranking out Mamelukes. Like, that's the feeling I had when I bought the attack upgrade. I was thinking, I want to take down these spears, I want to take down these villagers as fast as possible. So, felt like a little bit extra attack would help, and Since it was in a different building than the castle, it wasn't slowing down my Mamluk production. I don't know how much castle idle time I had. I probably had a little bit. Probably could have avoided idle time on the castle had I not gone the attack upgrade. And the attack upgrade doesn't help too much. It definitely helps you take out villagers a lot. It doesn't help you too much against like knights. But you don't really need much help against knights. Yeah, but just having a separate building is a nice feature for that. As long as you have the resources to keep up your production. I don't know if another Mameluke is actually better. Because, like, I can kill spears in one fewer hit. That's a big deal. I don't know if it does. Let's see. A spear has 45 plus 1. I've got 8 plus 2. Maybe the plus 2 might have been a bit much. The plus 1 was enough, probably. The plus 1 is a big deal for killing villagers. Having 8 minus 1? 7? 7 times 5? 6 hit, you kill a villager. It'd be 5 hits. Is it 5 hits with 8? It's 5 hits with 8. Exactly, right? Yeah. That's kind of why I like the first attack upgrade. The second attack upgrade was probably not necessary. Five shots with plus 1. Yep, because plus 1, you'll be doing 9, minus 1, 8. 8 times 5 is 40. A big deal. Extra hit there. And let's see, the spear. The spear is 45 plus 1. Let's see if we take 45 divided by 7. 45 divided by 7 is 6 and change. So you have to do 7 hits. If you add plus 1, then you're dividing by 8. And let's see, that's 8 times 6 is 48. So I guess I'm not technically getting an extra hit on the spearman, am I? Extra Mameluke is nice, and it's extra HP. If I could eliminate the spears quicker, though, then I end up losing less Mamelukes. I don't think there was ever a moment that I had to have idle castle time. I think the castle could have kept producing indefinitely. It was more of a resource balance issue. And I think had I kept my resources balanced and kept the production going, it would be more optimal to have the attack upgrade. But of course, me being maybe, I mean, can I even say that I'm not a 1360 player at this point when I just won without a TC drop at 1360, 1359? Maybe I am a 1375 player, but I just have to play to my strengths even when I can't TC drop. I want to see what my all-time ELO is, because I'm like, I think it was 1379, so I might be 4 away. So my next stream might be the moment. The AB2 insights. Yeah, 1 extra Mameluke is plus 8 attack. And it is 1 more hit. You're definitely doing 1 fewer, or you're reducing the hits kind of by adding a hit. So maybe that is smart. I know the first attack upgrade is very cheap, so you'd probably definitely want the first attack upgrade. The second attack upgrade, had I not got it, I would have been better balancing my eco, and I could have kept production going a little better just due to the fact that my skills weren't there to keep it balanced. So maybe at my current skill level, it might have been better to just make more Mamelukes. Yeah, no. Oh, it doesn't know. It doesn't know what my ELO is. Okay, there we go. Alright, bringing in Sen. All-time high is 1379. So I am 4 away from the all-time high. Maybe I'll get that next stream, maybe not. It's mainly down to luck. Like, if I go into a game and there's a guy who's playing a regular civilization and he doesn't know how to defend against a TC drop, I'm going to beat him and I'm going to have an all-time high. Otherwise, I could have trouble. Big Q is great for low skill, but as you get higher and higher ELO, eventually you have to start keeping your Qs small and your field benefits high. I don't know if I'm going to be anywhere close to being at that point where that's actually important. I'm only at 1375 right now, and my actual ability to do that is probably a lot weaker than other people that are at 1370 ELO, so to force that strategy might not be ideal for me. I don't know. But anyways, that's going to have to be it for me today. So, everybody that watched, and or saw, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye-bye. And thanks to the people who may watch in the future, too. Leave a like. YouTube likes likes. I like likes. Give it a like.